So this video, riding this filly, we called her Fred, but this was taken obviously by my Scotch cap. We did this video clear back in December, and I have not got the foggiest idea what it was I was wanting to talk about when we did this. So instead I'm going to just talk about what's on my mind right now. One of the Dorance brothers, I can't remember now if it was Tom or Bill, famously said that our job as a horseman is to do whatever that horse needs us to do. Whatever that horse needs from us is what we're supposed to do. So I think that's a good statement, but it's been taken the wrong way, I think, by a lot of people, to the point where, my job is to do whatever that horse needs me to do. Well, they end up micromanaging and babysitting too much and not letting the horse be responsible for anything, which is sometimes what the horse needs done. They need you to give them enough rope to let them hang, so to speak. I think if somebody had been there when Dorance said that, your job is to do whatever that horse needs to do, if you'd have raised your hand and said, does that include poking him in the eye when he needs you to poke him in the eye? He'd have said, yeah, sometimes that's what the horse needs, is poke in the eye. Again, figuratively. So that's something that I think people need to keep in mind, is that we need to be looking for what that horse needs us to do. And sometimes that's nothing. Sometimes what that horse needs us to do is stay out of the way and let him figure it out. And ask him again. Nope, that wasn't the right answer. Obviously, if I'm asking you again, nope, still wasn't the right answer if I'm asking you again. Sometimes that's what the horse needs, rather than needing us to, use our hands more, or use our feet more, or use any of our aids more. What they need us to do is just stay out of their road. Other times, it is that they need us to help them. It is that they need us to adjust them, to set them up better, to go back to the drawing board and show them the basics of the maneuver better. And then other times, just like with a child or anything else, sometimes what they need is for us to raise our voice a little bit. Let them know we mean it. Whether the situation and the horse determine just how much we need to raise our voice. Construction zone going on here. But that's important to keep in mind that too. Like, what does this horse need from me? Does he need to lope more circles and get aired out? Does he need me to be kinder and quieter and more understanding? Does he need me to say, no, sucker, this is what you need to do. Pick it up. Quit playing around. It's time to grow up. So those are all kinds of things that you have to keep in mind when you're riding. It's the kind of thing to think about when you're giving that horse that first couple of laps at a walk around the arena. Or it's also the kind of thing to think about at the end of the ride when you're walking a few laps, letting one cool down. What does this horse need from me today compared to yesterday? What does he need from me today? And then at the end of the day, did I give this horse what he needed? Yes or no? What should I be looking for to help him with tomorrow? It's also kind of stuff you can think about. I say if you're going to give a horse a day off, do it on his back. So that's going on a trail ride or just doing remedial stuff. That you can think about what is it this horse needs from me the rest of the week or next week? What do I need to do? Am I micromanaging too much? Am I not letting the horse be responsible enough? Those kinds of things. And I've seen that a lot with horses that the public nowadays, they're doing such a good job reading books, watching videos, going to clinics, really studying the craft. They make the white collar person that rides for a hobby is a passionate rider nowadays and makes a really nice horse. But that's what I see the most often in a horse that doesn't know how to take responsibility, because that rider is constantly thinking about what the clinician told them or what the video told them or what the book told them, and trying to do things right all the time, and so afraid they're going to mess up. And then you see these horses that are 8, 9 years old, pretty darn broke, and pretty darn cool, but don't know how to take responsibility because the rider was trying to do what Dorance said and do whatever that horse needed him to do, and didn't realize that horse needed a lot of opportunity to fail. We patiently and diligently and meticulously show the horses the maneuvers, show them where to put their feet, show them how to put their feet, and then so often we don't give them a chance to mess up. And when they don't mess up, they don't learn. It's all us. So just something to think about.